strawberry one doesn't seem to fit.
And there's another CD.
There's another CD?
All the live songs.
Pharmacist, analyst, narcissist, nemesis. Is the CD good?
I like it.
Isn't that on their regular?
Yeah. If you look at it, it'll...
So who else do they cover?
Well, I can show you. It'll go through like a little thing about each song. Covers start later in it.
Do they say who they?
If it's a cover, it'll say like it say what it's originally released on, or if it's a cover song, making Christmas or something. Like they have what's his name? Bob Dylan's cover.
Face-to-face cover? It's a face-to-face.
They have Nirvana cover. The Beats theme song cover. Black Flag cover, Journey cover, Nirvana cover, and Bruce Springsteen cover.
Ready? Welcome to the SuperStarcraftBros.
Pinnacle!
I'm Jay.
And I'm Iron Sparks.
You're sounding more like Yoda every time you do that.
He can be intense.
He can be. Alright guys, we got high level play for you, Masters, Grandmasters. We are on Star Station with the TVZ. Let's introduce those players and get into the battle.
And our top left corner we have our red turret Forsaken.
With the Panda Paw print.
And his opponent the blue Zerg Farendon.
With the creepy eyeball.
You're a creepy eyeball.
Why thank you. I work out.
What?
What? What are you talking about? What? What? What are you doing? What are you... Nah, leave the mic alone. Ah. Alright. TV...
Z?
I was going to say that. Supply depot thrown down. Standard build coming for Farendon.
Look at
Space. Can space truly be the final frontier?
Was there anything else?
Time?
Is time and space but not the same?
No, they're actually not. They're separate variables that interact with each other.
They interact with each other though.
They're like friends.
Best friends?
They
BFFs?
They live in a really weird apartment in New York that has no bathroom. It's really sad.
Bathrooms are overrated.
Totally. Just got to go into the wild, into the bushes.
In New York.
I don't think you should do that. Alright, scouting workers sent out. It looks like we might have a quick fast expand from Forsaken. There it is.
A quick fast expand.
That's one of those fast expands that comes quickly. Fast expand coming for Farendon as well, and workers are continued for both players. Drone does pop its head in and do a little bit of scouting. That supply depot jumps up out of the ground and be like, I will protect the base! It's good micro on the SCVs. I did not even see that third one.
I saw it.
Did you?
I did.
SCVs do a bit of a jump to try and psych out the drone and take it out, but drone's still alive, still doing some scouting. Actually might be able to get out of the base unless that SCV plops down a supply depot. And hey, of course you're going to see a high-level Zerg take a third base because you have to stay one base ahead of your opponent.
You know, I think the reason why he's electing to safely go for this third is because of this.
The fact that there's no barracks?
No, because of this. Look at the minimap.
He hasn't scouted?
Exactly.
And by the time he does scout, he's actually going to be like, crap. there's a third base on the way.
That's even if he finds it.
Yeah, true. He's actually, the SCV is going to skirt just down into the National. I mean, that's predictable. You knew that Zerg player is going to get an expansion.
But I think the one thing you might find interesting is that this
The
spawning
delay
pool
on this-
isn't finished yet.
I mean, the spawning pool is still not finished. That could tip you off to there is another base out. I mean, something had to be done with those minerals instead of dumping them into the spawning pool.
Because he wasn't microing that drone that much.
And I actually thought that drone would pull the SCV over,
You know,
but it didn't.
it could have given it away.
I thought it was.
But he's just gonna like to keep into himself.
Yep. Good old-fashioned isolationism. We do have an Overlord drifting over outside of the expansion for Forsake. And it looks like the Submarine is going to get rid of these plates because no one likes plates, man. It's all about napkins.
What?
I don't know, but I want pizza.
What?
I had some pizza the other night. We had
Oh, yeah?
homemade pizza. It was cheddar cheese and bacon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, like dough or
It had dough.
sauce.
And it had sauce, but it was like the sauce like was evenly spread, except for like this one puddle of sauce that was in my pizza that was like a molten pit of lava. That hurt.
Well, no, you're like spreading. Oh, oh.
And it was at the
that's
end
spread.
of the pizza, so when you get towards the crust and you're like, "Yay, crust!" and then you bite into it and you're like, "I just ate lava."
Well, you know, lava's fun,
No, it's not. It's how you lose everything in Minecraft.
but it adds a sense
And
of
in
thrill.
StarCraft, you have to continue to lift up your buildings and move them over the map. I hated that mission.
But it was it kept you
On your toes?
yeah,
Whatever.
or off your toes because you had to keep lifting off.
Is that a full wall off?
No.
Okay. So it's a most wall off. Bunkers down. We got Hellions out. I mean, they can cook these. There's some good old fried Zergling. Tasty, tasty. Does he know that there's a third up yet?
Does he? No.
Oh, dear God. And it's starting to get saturated. Creep spread is starting to connect all the bases. These Hellions are probably going to be the ones who discover this.
It'll be like their Columbus.
And they are rallied down here, and they say hello to a lot of queens who go, "Get the hell off my lawn! My nice purple sticky lawn."
Not my lawn.
It's like grape jelly spewed out of the creep tumors. Just good old grape jelly.
Speaking of grape jelly,
Peanut butter grape jelly time?
I was gonna say that sounds disgusting. It's like, wait, that's just peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah. Peanut butter and grape jelly. You get what? You don't like?
No, it's just
you
like
eat grape jelly.
no, it's just like.
But
Just because it wasn't just peanut butter and jelly, it's like peanut butter and that doesn't sound like it's just jelly, so it must be disgusting.
I think one day I need to try peanut butter and like pickles. I've heard it's good. It's a lot of Hellions.
They're growing.
They are like
Well, the
they're
numbers are
eating
growing.
their veggies, working out, getting some oxygen.
Speaking of working out, we have a Bailey nest on the way.
Yeah, well, actually, we're kind of effective against the Hellions, which are a light unit. Stims on the way for our Terran player, along with more barracks. These Lings trying to get a surround on the Hellions do pick off a couple, but I mean they got a retreat on the Hellions. That's a good thing for them. That'll allow the creep spread to continue.
I like this.
Yeah, it's really gutsy. I love the bunker placement because you know that the Lings are going to curve around and attack back.
I think it would have been better like.
I think he's gonna need multiple.
Yeah. Speaking of Lings.
Ooh, they ducked down that ramp, didn't even get picked off. Lings are gonna try and run into the main door.
We have a macro house.
I think the Lings get into the main base of the Terran player, doing a lot of scouting, seeing what production facilities are in the base. Again, these are just scouting. Zerglings are not really meant to do any type of real damage, and they get blasted away. But hey, they got some really great just scouting information, and Zerglings are cheap. You can throw them away like that.
They're dispensable.
Absolutely dispensable, just like those little cups that you get at the water fountain. Yep.
So we have an army on the way, which means he's going to continue to get these upgrades.
Yeah. Upgrade for bio.
Mm-hmm.
He's already got attack level 1 almost finished.
Hey, look, a fourth.
Fourth and some good creep spread.
It's like when you just spread out on your bed, like I'm gonna cover as much space of this as I can.
It's not hard with a twin bed.
It's not hard for me.
No, it's not hard. No. She get a bigger bed.
I can just like lay there and it's like my feet are
now,
off the
now, if
mattress.
you try that on like a California king bed, which is like the size of most people's living rooms, that could be.
But I bet your dog could cover it.
That thing stretches out. Weighs 27 pounds, takes up about 27 square feet. All right, we got more lings popping up. Interesting that no additional tech has really been added. We do have banelings morphing in now.
But he is a spire.
We have the spire.
New.
We have the spire. Oh, that's gonna suck. Stim Marines do engage with a lot of Zerglings. Banelings pop out of their cocoons.
And they do have speed now.
Yes, they do. Rolling, 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 rolling. Do have a bit of damage on a Hellion. It looks like the medvacs do pick up most of the Marines and jet off. And might be able to pick off a Widowmine before it burrows. Nope. There goes Lings. Banelings do roll over and destroy a little bit. They got to be careful. There is a Widowmine over there reloading. Got a lovely cat and mouse chase going with the Banelings and SCVs. Banelings gone. And SCVs, good control on SCVs. Do run them back towards the Marines that just got dropped off.
That Widowmine died.
It did. It happens.
You're saying death is natural?
Absolutely.
And it'll come to all of us?
Especially in StarCraft land. You are guaranteed to die in StarCraft land.
You're guaranteed to die in real life, too.
Alright, we got more Banelings on the way. Rolling into the Terran army. Bit of a stutter step backwards to try and avoid a lot of the Banelings. A number of them do die on one unlucky Marine. Oof, good Widowmine hit. Takes out a lot of Lings.
But you know, I just don't think it'll be enough.
No, where's the Mutas?
Who needs Mutas when you can have, like, a million Lings on the
I know, but... multi-prong it. Come on.
Well, he is getting the flyer attack.
He is. Where's the Mutas? Is he going Broodlords?
I don't know.
He's got the infestation pit coming.
He could.
He's got upgrades going for melee, which of course benefits the Zerglings. I think he might be trying to get like Broodlings or something. We got a drop coming in. Get spotted by a giant pack of Ling. A very, very big pack of Lings. Afterburners are engaged. Medvac is full of Marines. Going to unload down here at a potential 5th, 6th, 7th, or party zone.
You know, these Widowmines are kind of lackluster.
They are. Except when that happens. Alright, it looks like the Zerg player is going for just the overwhelm tactic. Into the mineral line now. No retreat on the SCVs. But it looks like the Banelings do kind of blow up on the wrong parts.
And in the meantime, we had a drop up here. He will take out this hatchery. And save a small handful of Marines.
4 Marines. And moves down here towards the Queens now, who are doing some pop shots into the Medvacs. Medvac is going to go down. And
dive.
Or kill the Medvac. Kill the Medvac.
Like one hit.
There you go. Alright. Medvac and Marines are now dead. But hey, they got a hatch, which kudos for those guys.
Which, you know, is a pretty good trade-off for Forsaken. He kept his expansion.
Yeah.
And killed the Zerg one.
Yeah. We have attack upgrade level 3 coming for his Marines. Armor is just about to finish for the bio units. That flyer attack upgrade that Iron Sparks pointed out just finished. And we have Hive Tech on the way now.
So yes, it will be Broodlords.
Yeah, so I am assuming Broodlords, which I guess a good idea against these things.
You know, the thing I'm not too sure about, you're going against a Terran who's shown that he's, you know, he likes to be mobile with these medvacs and Marines.
If he hasn't seen right now, that's a lot of medvacs. 60 Lings on the way. Oh boy. I don't know. I just feel like in this part of the game, you're just throwing Banelings and Lings away now, and it just doesn't feel like you're doing enough damage to really get an advantage on the Terran, who is, you know, sitting at 157 supply to Farendon's 109, 107, dropping supply because of the death of the Banelings and Zerglings.
You know, I mean, there is another drop gonna take out this, trying to be reestablished.
Yeah.
Fourth.
I'm actually kind of amazed that Spides or Spores didn't get thrown down over there, because he knows that is his weak flank. I mean, these banelings are doing a good job. They are cleaning up really big packs of Marines.
You know, if you
I would love to see Marauders mixed in.
If you had ways to stop these drops, it would be very effective because you'd be keeping your opponent in their own base,
Spines and
on
spores.
their own.
It's spines and spores. Get some defense. Do we have a Widowmine over there?
We do.
It's good to stop any creep spread. That's a good use of the Widowmine. Got another drop into the main.
No, it wouldn't.
What?
I don't think Widowmine's gonna attack creep.
Oh, I thought it was attacking the creep tumor. Oh, never mind. We got a drop. These lings thinking that they can jump cliffs. They can't. That's only in campaign.
But they can keep them there.
Yeah. He does jettison over to the main hive. He does know that there is a hive on the field.
And we have flyer attack 2 coming, but nothing that can fly.
No, there's no corruptors out yet. There's no mutas.
But we do have adrenal glands and carapace level 3.
Okay, I mean, he's going to have all the upgrades for his lings and...
And now we do have 5 mutas on the way.
Really?
Yes.
I guess he just got the other upgrades. He must have just got the other buildings for upgrades. That has to be it. Those adrenal glands, giving in those cracklings are going to be... It's going to be huge. I mean, cracklings just... Cracklings +3 armor. Oof.
You know what else would be awesome with those type of things?
Birdlings?
Ultralists.
Those would be. I mean, he's on track to have all the upgrades for the Ultra. And, hey, I mean...
But, you know, he's doing decent with these lings.
Yeah, you know, that Ling and Baneling wave right there crushed a lot of Terran units. A lot of medvacs are showing that the Terran forces are greatly split up now, which is good for him. It does allow him to regroup a bit. Looks like he's going to try and charge into the middle. Creep spread has kind of been paused by Forsake. I want to say Forsaken because there's that NXE at the end. I don't know. I think the game could go either way right now.
I think right now will be a really defining moment for the game. You have the Terran player pushing down. It's really going to come up. Does Farendon have what it takes to defend this push? And if he does, will he have enough to go and take the game?
I don't feel like Forsake has enough on the map right now.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
what are his unit counts? 70 SCVs, 42 Marines, 1 Marauder.
At least he has a Marauder.
Yeah.
Diversify.
I don't know. I mean, he's going in. We have another attack. I mean, we got reinforcement waves coming in. We got Widow Mines coming in. Of course, they do so much damage against.
And we do have the Zerg Terran engagement.
Looks like the Vanguard was taken out. Mutas are not out. I think these could be huge game changers for the Zerg army. Marines stim and do chase a bit of the Zerg forces back.
You know, these Marines, if they don't die to the banelings, they're really going to be able to tear apart these mutas.
Oh, absolutely. With stim, with upgrades. I mean, they have the shield upgrade. They have 33. They're going to do a lot of damage now. Plus, they got good, decent medvac cloud following them along. These mutas, I think, would be better served harassing and attacking the main.
But it should be enough to clean up these Marines. I mean, they are in a very good position against the Lings.
Yeah, definitely prevented us around.
He's going to save the medvacs.
Yeah, it does save the medvacs. Great call knows those things are so much more expensive than the Terran Marine. Oof. Good use of the Widow Mines. Knocks out, looks like 4 mutas. More mutas fall to another Widow Mine. They are trying to take out these medvacs. I mean, if you can get rid of the medvac cloud, you really weaken the Terran bio army, which is essentially what Forsake has committed himself to.
You know, he's constantly been producing them, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but we do have +3 flyer attack. Must be his first game of the day.
Yeah, it must be. Now, I mean, what do you think? Maybe Infestors, maybe something like that for Farendon. It just doesn't feel like anything. It feels like everything he's done has kept him in the game. But I still don't feel that, except for that, maybe. Almost had a really good surround on these units. We got splits going to avoid the Banelings. Good splits, but unfortunately the Banelings do connect with 2 of the groups from the main pack. But hey, Lao Zerg die. GG happy face. And Forsake takes the win. Interesting.
You know, he did have that constant Baneling Zergling presser.
He did,
but it never accomplished anything.
It needed to be something else behind that. Like, I mean, I swear, it looked like he was teching up to Broodlings, or Broodlords. It looked like he was teching up to even like Ultras, but he never got them.
Yeah, like, he kept destroying the army, but this expansion stayed the entire game.
Yeah.
Whereas this one was lost twice.
Uh-huh.
So.
Oh, well, guys, leave a comment down below.
Hit the like button.
Share, subscribe, favorite. Greatly appreciate it. Planetary Fortress.
Send us in your replays in at SuperStarcraftBros at gmail.com.
Good luck, have fun.
GG.